Still going. Peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The information I'm about to impart is vital to the continued existence of your... My camera is dirty. That's not the information. Oh, is that better? That looks better. That looks better. Hello, everybody. Mini dope there. So that could be the case there, Mr. Being. That indeed could be the case. That was, of course, the Master's message he sent through the Varus project. Which has fascinated me. You know, really, that's your villainous plan. And you're launching with that. Seems a bit wacky, but okay, that's the Master. I was just listening to before I came on Poison of the Daleks, the Jon Pertwee story, not the Tim Friedloff, the third Doctor story in the big finish to the third Doctor box sets, and they're normally rather good. This one is brilliant. Oh my god! I haven't. Yeah, please, nobody panic. This is normal rabbinic behavior. Okay, if the coffee doesn't work, I'm going to go for the water, but hopefully the coffee will do the trick. That is a darn fine cup of coffee. Actually, you know what? That coffee, it's called not vanilla cupcake. Like some like really delicious name, some like crazily like it tastes like coffee. Okay, there's no like vanilla cupcake swirl. It's just coffee. So I was like, I was listening to Poison of the Daleks, and it's very, very good. It's okay. The third Doctor box sets are normally very good. But this one, I've only listened to the first story, but it's freaking awesome. I'm trying to think. I think it's the best Brigadier story, like on TV or in audio. I can't think of a better Brigadier story. It's fantastic. You know, he's so like always all British and military, and like you can see he has his point of view, and that's why he and the Doctor clash. You know, which I love. You know, that was kind of like you mentioned, like Terrence Dicks and Barry Letts. But I bet that's kind of how I think they played out their respective points of view. You know, I never thought of that. That's really interesting. Wow, they should do more of that. Anyway, so what were we going to say? So this thing, Poison of the Daleks, it's a very good Brigadier story. They get the Brigadier off world and like fighting, like leading a rabble force with Benton. Like the locals, very good, Benton. We must do right by these savages, Benton. Although these rebels, whatever it was like. But he's so brigadier. He's very good, and John Culture plays him really, really well. So I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope the second story is as good. It's got what's the name in this Churchill. Ian McNeice, not Nicholas Briggs. So I hope you saw the Nicholas Briggs interview yesterday. That was a trip. That was really okay. So here's how it's really hard for me to interview people. I can't shut up. You know, I find myself way more interesting than the person I'm interviewing. I'm like, no, but listen to me. It's so hard. I watched it back. It wasn't as bad as I thought I was. But yeah, it was a trip. Yeah, so it's interesting. We definitely got some interesting bits of news, which I'm surprised aren't bigger news yet. We know if Chrysler Exon and Billy Piper will or will not be in the Timelord Victorious. No, the characters will be. Will they be reprising their roles? We know that, but I'm just a tease. You have to wait later. I mean, you should know. I mean, we said it yesterday in the interview. It's not really. It's still spoiled. Apparently, he spoiled it on the Big Finish podcast as well. So. Okay, so we got that. We need to talk a bit about Emily Cook, and our attitude to Emily Cook, and. I think we all just need to chill out a little bit, you know. I think everybody. I'll go into that in more detail. I kind of agree with everybody. That's the thing. I agree with everybody. I just not with the thing like just not with like the same volume. Like yeah, I mean I don't get the hate. I don't get the hate and the anger. You know, like yeah, I like classic watch-alongs. I really do. I really enjoy them. I totally forgot we're doing. Oh God. Oh, it's a Nightmare 7-parter. Oh, what one is it? It's a good one as well. Inferno. Oh, on Saturday night. Oh man. Oh, Noel's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me. I got a 7-parter. Bless him. Oh, what a nightmare. So let me say hello to everybody. Good evening, Blitz. That's who I am. That's a very good name. Good evening, Colin P. Smith. Hello, Problem Being. And hello, that's me. And hello, the Honourable Teddy. I hope you are honourable. You got the scoop on the calendar. Oh yeah, yeah. I thought it did badly and they didn't release it. I thought they were just like waiting for it. No, I didn't realize they didn't record it. So I'm glad they recorded it. And I really hope they do more. It's really good. I really like their calendar. I was really bummed it hadn't come out yet. I thought it was in the trash heap. One Bridge 11. One Bridge 11? Do you prefer One Bridge 11 or One Bridge 1-1? Any comment on Press and Pulses? Oh God! Well, you're gonna have to inform me more in the chat because I only caught a bit of it on the EVS stream. Oh my God! So apparently, okay. I actually knew that. I have interacted with this guy. Thank you, One Bridge 11. Bring you up. This is crazy. Oh my God, this is so crazy. So there's this guy called Preston Bolter. Oh my God, I can't believe I got to tell this story. Oh, it's got such a terrible ending. It's got such a terrible ending. Oh, just hide your head in the sand now. Okay, so this guy called Preston Bolter. And I was opening my channel. I wanted to do reviews of like independent comics, like Comicsgate stuff. So he must have been on the Comicsgate vibe at that time. So he got in contact with me. I think it's a very like Jewish idea or whatever. The terror was good. It was about a World War II flying ace, and oh wow, hold on to your hat there. Problem big. This is crazy. So he sent me his comics, White Lily, and they weren't very good. Look, I wasn't going to tell anybody, but now, God, listen, this is the least embarrassing thing about it. The comics, they really weren't very good. They weren't very. So, okay, so my vibe on the comic is this: that it was he made it a female protagonist because he felt like female protagonists were in vogue, which I kind of got the same feeling like 3 or 4 years ago before I realized it was a awful, invasion of culture. It was a big bridgehead into a culture. Like, whoa! And like at first I thought, oh, having a female character, yeah, let's have Ray. Yeah, what's wrong with that? In 2016, 2015, we're all innocent and wide-eyed. You're like, oh yeah, nothing's wrong with that. 2020, you're like, you see a woman now. I was saying this to Nick Bridges in my interview. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. I basically he had a dark-skinned woman on the cover of his new thing, and I said, look, Nick, really, is this woke trash? Basics of what I had to ask him. I said, Nick, is this woke trash? I didn't ask him that way though. Oh my God, it's the nicest thing, but it did look. It had all the hallmarks of. It sounds really good though. I'm actually really into it. He totally sold me on it. Fine, forget that. Preston Polter. Let's go back to Preston Polter because it's crazy. So he sent me this book, White Lily, right? And I also tried to be positive about it I don't know. But then he had this big bust up with Ethan. He got really mad at Ethan Van Sciver, who he just got mad waiting for him. Now, listen. I look, Problem Being will tell you, right? We've been meaning to do a stream. I want to start a regular stream of Blake 7 streams with Problem Being. I've been wanting to do that for freaking, I don't know, a month. We've been trying to get to. I want to listen to the audio. I want to go from like all the box set on Blake 7 from Big Finish. They're all set in season 3. They're really good, but they form like an extra 3 seasons. Well, 2.5 seasons. Worth of stuff. It's crazy, but they're really good. The Liberator crashes at the end of the second big season. It's really good. Great cliffhanger. So yeah, well, like big four. It's just it's a cliffhanger. You'll see it. It's in it was TV. It'll be a trailer. Anyway, so this big, he blows up with Ethan, and then he goes on this like insane. I'm talking insane tirade against. I'm not like, and this has gone on. I spoke to him at like the beginning of like he's a month or two in. I get to my Facebook feed over and over again. Ethan Skyver, is he the devil? Like these crazy, I'm like the insane things. So I get into a Facebook conversation. They're like, what are you doing, mate? What you're doing is crazy. I'm like, I just don't get clicks. I don't think it's the greatest strategy. I'm like, why not just not be a dick? Basically is what I said. And we kind of left it amicably, but amicably thinking he's a dick. So anyway, he carried on this crusade for, I don't know, 6 months, a year. It's been going on bloody ever. Like all the time. Confiscate. Like all the time. Like this is anything he says about it is irrelevant because he's just like, even if he has a point, nobody's going to listen to him. Fine. So then it comes out, was it yesterday, the day before? He's all over Pornhub. He's all over Pornhub as a performer getting like cucked or raped. I wasn't sure. Is he doing like gay? Is gay fist in the ass stuff? I don't know. Thank God my channel isn't monetized. I can say things like fist in the ass. You know, you don't get that on many rabbis' channel. You know, you may get the Torah portion of the week. You don't get a fist in the ass. That's what you're going to get here. Fine, and you go with the pig. So I don't know what pigging means, mate. I don't know. I'm too innocent. I don't know. You know, okay, my knowledge goes up to, this is where my brain shut off. It was during the Howard Stern years, or it was like about 15, 20 years ago, I used to be into Howard Stern. Rusty trombone. Anything past rusty trombone, I don't know. If you don't know what a rusty trombone is, again, this is, I don't know how I can say this. Okay, so here we go. A rusty trombone, let's say you have a, one participant, be it male or female, they're standing straight. Let's say they're facing, that direction, right? If the person's standing straight, looking that way, right? Their loving partner, obviously, they're in their consensual, in their consensual way, kneels behind the partner. And I believe they insert their tongue into the partner's rectum, right? Okay, but that's not where it finishes. You may think, you know what? That's it. That's enough. I don't need to know it. But there's more. At the same time as inserting the tongue into the the nether regions, they also were reaching around and doing a bit of French polishing. Know what I mean? So that looks like a trombone, right? And rusty because I guess it's kind of brown. So I guess but that's where my knowledge ends. Okay, so I don't. So pegging, I don't know what that means. I don't. That's after my time, mate. Okay, what's going on? Let me read the chat. Martha was great. Bill was okay. We don't mind colored girls if they're played like okay. I did like Martha. Honestly. Was there color an issue? I did okay. It didn't even occur. Honestly, I remember thinking, oh, she's hot, and I remember thinking Bill looks gay. So I don't. Even though she said she's gay, like every 20 minutes, I thought, oh, she looks gay. My gaydar was going off with Bill. So, but Martha was like, wow, she's awfully attractive. I was actually mesmerized by how beautiful. What's her name again? Martha is played by, what's her name? I don't know. Can't remember her name, but she, again, stunning. Absolutely, again, this is not a, I don't know. Is this a compliment? I don't know, but I was kind of like, when you see somebody so beautiful, you can't, I'll tell you when, okay, this is really embarrassing. I was in this really swanky hotel. Okay, we're going to get into Star Trek stuff, Doctor Who stuff, so. But I was in this really swanky hotel, like really swanky, and this was a few years ago when it was much swankier than it is now. It's the Carmel Spa and Resort in the Carmel Forest. It was not as good as it used to be. It used to be gorgeous. I mean, we're talking like Days of the Raj. It was lovely. It was absolutely lovely. And these opulent breakfasts. Oh my God! Okay, if you come to Israel. the breakfast in the hotel will blow your mind. You go to the worst hotel, like the crappiest hotel, the breakfast will be like massive. There's the different types of cheeses and eggs and in it. The Israeli bread, but this one is it's out of this tree. You got like you have like I don't know, most opulent egg stations and things you kind of can't imagine. Like one day I said, you know what? I wish I could get boiled egg. I was just musing out loud, and this guy pulls up and said, "A boiled egg, sir, or would you prefer a poached?" I'm like, "I think I would prefer poached." Said, "Very good, sir." And he vanished. I was like, "What?" And then he turned up with it. So it's a very swanky. But okay, so there's this there's this girl who worked there who didn't speak a word of English. It was like the busboy. She was like this really low. She was stunning. She had this. Oh my god, she was the most. I had to struggle not to stare at her. Right, I'm not even joking. She was just breathtaking. I was like, yeah, it was very weird. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's go back. What were we talking about? Okay, the doctor. We were talking about somebody mentioned somebody, Preston Poulter, who got in trouble because he's on YouTube. I don't know what it's called, big pegging, but I don't know what it means. That's I said my knowledge goes up to rusty trombone. I explained what a rusty trombone was. Which, hey, by the way, another thing that blows my mind about rusty trombones is this. Another thing. So many people have done it. It's not just one person, but so many people. So many people have done it. They had to give it a name. Like, listen. If somebody says to me, "Do you want to insert, your tongue in that person's rectum while pleasuring them, digitally?" I'll be like, "No, thank you. No, I don't. I really, really don't." And like on a deep, deep level. So, well, would you like me to do that to you? I said, no, I don't. I really don't. It sounds a bit ew to me. It's not. It's not what I'm into. Anyway. So yeah, that's that. Well, we're talking about this guy called Preston Porter. He was been this real dick. He's been attacking comics Ian Van Sciver because he's like butthurt because Ian Van Sciver didn't support his comic book, and now he's been caught on YouTube. I don't know, getting a fist in his ass. I don't know what pegging means, but been doing pegging. Okay, sorry, I don't want to correct term, but I think Martha and Bill just saying that casting race is only bad when they can't act. Yeah, exactly. Listen, when I think what you mean, say Scott W, is that when they're casting somebody purely on race and they can't perform the function for which they're being as ostensibly employed for. If somebody's like, say, I'm going to get a writer and they can't write, but at least they're trans, doesn't really work, right? Doesn't really work. Fine. So let me catch up on the chat here. Well, I can't keep up with all these. Well, it is an ever-changing lexicon, isn't it? Martha is very nice in my view. Yeah, I think in everybody's view, she's one of the most objectively beautiful women I've ever seen. What is her name? Freema Agyeman. Yeah, okay. She's one of the most objectively beautiful women in the world. Yeah, 100%. Casting should be done by talent. Oh, it just jumped to me. Whoa, gorgeous. Where am I? Freema Agyeman. Thank you. I just worked it out. Thank you anyway, Colin B. Smith. But acceptable names. Casting. I thought Martha was pretty dull. She was dull, but she was good to look at. I mean, she did the function. But oh, what's that, Doctor? And one of my favorite episodes, by the way, is Gridlock. Freaking love that episode. It really, really works. And Martha's good in that one. Especially when they slap the sleep patch on her. And yeah, she's just her acting is very, very good there. Pretty much played by and Pearl Mackie played by that, indeed. She's gorgeous. She went full woke on Sensei. Yeah, it's weird though. It's weird. When they have lesbian sex, right? You think, oh, that's gonna be hot. Okay. Yeah, I'm on board, I'll check that out. But when it's woke lesbian sex, you go, oh, no, I'm not. I thought it was going to be titillating. Now it just seems like, they're wagging a finger at me, figuratively. They're wagging other things. So, yeah. Okay, This Wayne Strad goes low. Oh, hello, okay. Yotam Duckster. Good evening. TARDIS team. Hello, you're in the entire. Which TARDIS team are you? I hope you're the 80s TARDIS team. I kind of have an affection for TARDIS team. Hell, TARDIS team. Are you sure you're a? I am a real rabbi. Well, I might be defrocked. Okay, I'll give you the whole story in that in a second. Even the trombone thing season 4. Well, okay, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. I'll let me explain. Yeah, I am around. So when I left my rabbinical seminary called Aisha Torah, you basically leave to go out into the wild and do rabbinical teachings and bring people to the word of the God. Word of God, word of the Lord, word of the God, word of the Lord. I think word of the Lord sounds better. The God is grammatically correct either because we believe in a singular deity. So you get like there's two types of rabbinical ordination. There's Euro, which is when you study for a few years and become an expert and do you digitally go thing and you get tested in front of the board of rabbis in Jerusalem. That's not the one I got. the one I got is called Rav Money. Actually, I got two actually. Rav Money is they say, okay, listen, you can do weddings, funerals, you know what kosher is, and you know not to mix meat and milk, which is like it's a big Jewish thing, by the way. No cheeseburgers, real bummer. No pepperoni pizzas. You can't mix meat and milk, man. It's a real bummer. Also, we count poultry as meat. So yeah, that's good. Although the fake meat and the fake cheese nowadays is pretty darn incredible. So it's called Rav Money, right? So that's like a rabbi gives it to you. And I got it on condition I didn't buy a TV, right? When I went to America. What's the first thing I bought when I went to America? So TV. So I kind of broke the rules and I'm like, I'm defrocked. But yeah, you know. I don't think anyone's counting, right? Yeah, so that's basically where I am. I am a real rabbi, but I know what a rusty trombone is. Although when I was in yeshiva, rabbinical seminary, when the new people came in, whenever they wanted to know about weed, they would always come to you, Rabbi Svi. That's always been my position in the world. Okay, Utopia Superb as well. I got to rewatch that. I started rewatching Listen last night. I didn't really like it. I'll give it another go tonight. Second, turn this off for a second. Haven't rewatched that since it aired. What? Listen? Yeah, it's or the other one. Yeah, I don't think I watched that since it aired either. Maybe the year after. You get the DVD. You got the DVD. You want to check it out. You want to use it. You want to feel like you got your money's worth, even though you're not in the mood. So you watch the season again. So that could have happened. Fine. So where should we start? Should we talk about Timelord Victorious? I think let's talk about time. I actually got something very cool to show you in terms of an exclusive. This is not the casting exclusive, but it's a different exclusive. I gotta 1 second get myself situated. The exclusive prototype. Character options exclusive prototype. Get ready. Timelord Victorious. Yes. Coming to nowhere. It's a custom. It's a custom. I haven't like finished it. It's still like a work in progress. Timelord Victorious, but it's I gotta like distress like the Timelord livery, but I don't know if I want to do it yet right now because I'm kind of going off Timelord Victorious. It just it seemed seemed like it's seeming more like a cash grab now. It seems like it was originated by the BBC. And I think it's the BBC saying that BBC saying, listen, we have to have the income. We've got to get the income from licensing. Without the income from licensing, you can't make Doctor Who. And they said, okay, so what sells? Oh, not mine. So I think David Tennant's being hoarded out, and Jodie Whittaker is his pimp. That's really what's going on. Okay, what's going on here in the chat? Could you start your own brand of the church for the people who like fun? Okay, you're in. Yeah, the Church of Svi. I could do that. Why not? Why? Yeah, it's you know what? If I ever start what's it called again? The Patreon or anything like that. Actually, I'm not going to do Patreon. But if I ever do anything like, although if I did Patreon, I could share things. Okay, here's my quandary. I just realized that the Tomorrow People is completely out of print. The the audio stories, and Sapphire and Steel. Both of them excellent. If they're out of print, I should be able to share them with you guys, right? I'm not sure if I can get away with it. I'm not sure if it's okay. Not sure if it's ethically okay either. What do you need a translator for? For me? Listen, this is the best you're going to get, mate. What can I tell you? Clearly, my TARDIS is far too far away. Okay. It's amazing. I hope nobody's performing a rusty trombone on you, Scott W, because that's what I would say, I think. That seems like a lot of trouble to go to. Isn't it a bit early to be on the... I don't know what dram is either. Okay, fine. Oh, dram is booze, isn't it? I want to see if they make Time Lord victorious. Exactly. I don't trust it. I don't think they will, because I just think they really, really want to whore it out to us, right? Right? That's what I think was going on. I just think they really, really just want to whore it out to us big time. So I don't really trust it, right? And I got away from it. Like, I'm now having second thoughts about the book. You know, again, just like, I don't know, a kind of body language, a vibe I got from Nick Briggs when talking about that. He had zero excitement, like absolute zero. Although we disagreed on everything, but you should give me a round of applause. I didn't get caught down the rabbit hole. Star Trek Discovery. Him saying he likes Star. I like. Oh, let's just move on. You know, cause there's so much. We were like 45 minutes in, and we hadn't even got to his bloody thing yet, which actually sounds pretty good. I really, really want to urge everybody to go and buy it, right? Because firstly, it sounds actually like it will be pretty good. But secondly, I just want them to see the power of our demographic. That's why I want them to see that we're worth catering to. You know, we're as loud as any voice on Twitter. You know, and I think that would cancel out this insanity. I think honestly, for $17, we could end woke culture forever. You know, at least at Big Finish, right? Seems worth it. You know, seems worth it to me. I want to see the main. Okay, I feel like we need Wild Time to appear in Time of Victorious. Oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? As we don't know what happened to it after the time. I love Ivor's Wild Time. I love Panda. Have you heard the audios? I've read some of the book, but I love played by Katie Manning. She's just born for it. She's so good. I'm still convinced they're going to do bait and switch and I don't know. Put that woman in. Oh, could you imagine? No, they'll piss too many people off. They would piss too many people off. Really? Oh, that would be such a bad idea. I'm not okay with Big Finish characters. Well, which one was I just talking about? Which one was I talking about? Whiskey. Okay. Can't remember. You'll tell me in the chat in a second. Drama Whiskey. So Nick doesn't show any enthusiasm. I won't say that. I won't say that. It's like a body. Like you watch it. You watch the video. You tell me. It's basically as live. You know. I just put the beginning and end on. You tell me what you think. It seems to me that it was like, yeah, I gotta say, yeah, I'm producing it, yeah, but doesn't strike me as his passions behind it, you know. It just, or maybe there's too many things going on, you know. There's 100, which I can imagine. I can totally imagine. One of the most interesting things he said that is either Russell T Davies or Stephen Moffat said the job of producer is you have so many things coming at you at once, all of them wrong, so many of them wrong at once, and you can only catch so many. That's I don't know, who do you reckon that is, Moffat or Russell? I think it's more Moffat. I don't think Russell would sleep. Yeah, or he'll make everything into something pleasant. Okay, Whiskey Bim. That would be weird as he's involved in. Yeah, I know. He didn't seem to. Yeah. He didn't jump into promoting it at all. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it was a very laid back discussion. I really liked that. I really, I put out a feelers to Guy Adams because he wrote that story. Was it Poison of the Daleks? Really good. Listen, I'm shamelessly shitting for them, but they got a sale on right now for all the Third Doctor events they did. They're just finishing the sixth one. They're so good. But it's a lot of money. Okay, you can get all of them, but it's a lot of money. It's like £100 or like $100. If it's $100, I'll go. £100 sounds too much for me. But you get all 6 of them, and they're all really really good. And let's have a look see what stories they have. What was it Tim Treloar does the yeah, we pull it up. Big Finish. Yeah, 1 second. I'll pull it up, then I'll just share the screen, and you can see my my meanderings at the same time. Okay, here we go. We go share screen. Yeah, doink. Okay, I can do that. Chrome tab. Big Finish books. Audio books from Big Finish. Okay. Fine. Oh, come. Oh, wait. I want to both be in it. Let's have a look at. No. Okay, now we had this. Okay. What? Okay, I got it. Yes. I'm very impressed with myself. So what we're looking at, it's the 3rd Doctor Adventures, right? Maybe we've got an ad for it. But I wasn't that impressed with their original unit stuff. I hate to like not advertise to them, but yeah. Where is it? Now, 3rd Doctor. Classic, 3rd Doctor Adventures. Okay, so there should be 3rd Doctor collection. No, okay, press the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Do they have like a different one for these box sets? Yes, 3rd Doctor Adventure. Let's try that one. Let's see if that did the trick. No, we're still getting ones that are. Anyway, you see, it's got that little thing in there. If I click on that, it will take me to the. God, I'm thinking. Where'd it go? Oh, it was. It won't tell me about it because I already bought it. So there's this big sale going on. Anyway, 3rd Doctor Adventures. Let's go. Let's go through that. That's volume 5. Let's go to volume 1. Finally found it. Yeah, so was it okay? They're both pretty good, very very Pertwee-esque adventures. Basically what you say for all of them. The Dalek one and number 3 was okay. I like the Cyberman one and number 4. I think again this one, Poison of Daleks. That's one of the. I don't think I can think of a better 3rd Doctor Dalek story, even on audio or on. I don't know. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the what's the one? Day of the Daleks, the enhanced edition, the special edition, or the original? I very strongly prefer the special edition. I've never heard Scott Dodd. I never heard John Cushers do 3rd Doctor. That'd be interesting. But his Brigadier is perfect. His Brigadier is just perfect. It's actually really good. Studio 7 thing. I have no idea what's going on. Yes, I heard the first episode. It's not bad actually. Okay, we must be talking about the Doctor Adventures. Fine. So yeah, let's get on to casting news. So the Timelord Victorious. Timelord Victorious has had on the posters. Let's pull up the poster. Let's do this thing well. Oh well, no, I just did the wrong thing. We go like that, and then we go, there you go. Now I go over here and I Google Timelord, and which comes up straight away, obviously, because it knows it's my computer. I'm going to click on images. There you go. We'll get a. Let's click on big images. Large. Okay, we're good to go. We're going to share the screen. It's a Chrome tab. There we go. Fine, Timelord Victorious. So we see on the poster, we see Paul McGann, we see David Tennant, we see David. Oh, I tell you, look, my custom doesn't look bad, does it? It's coming together. I got to add on some like breastplating or something, but that looks pretty darn good. And maybe some of the old some distress. Okay, we got to do some work on that. Anyway, what was I going to say? camera for a second. So yeah, we see on the poster very noticeably David Tennant in his Time Lord regalia. We see Christopher Eccleston, we see Paul McGann, we see Billy Piper, and yeah, the question's been asked: if they're on the poster, are they going to be on the audios? Because that's I mean, are they going to be on? Are they returning to the roles in any way? This is really an opening for Christopher Eccleston's comeback, and it would be huge. This would make Time Lord Victorious absolutely huge. And no, he's not. But neither he nor Billy Piper are connected with it in any way. The characters will be in it. So yeah, I imagine they're going to be in a book, or they'll probably be in a graphic novel. I don't imagine they'll be in an audio. But that, to my mind, means that there will be Paul McGann and there will be David Tennant. I mean, if there's not David Tennant, there could be Jacob Dubman at the very least. I mean, there could have been Jacob Dubman for the Night Club, or there still might be. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, that's reasonably disappointing news. I think removed from stream. Yes, removal from stream. There you go. Next thing I want to talk about is Emily Cook the devil? Is Emily Cook the devil? That question has been floated far and wide. Let me see if anything's happened in the chat before we move forward. I noticed that the Poison Daleks Big Finish took the same message that Chibnall used about pollution. Oh, so much! Oh my God, it's not even close. Oh no, one's an entertaining story with it's really funny, and it's got all this feminism in it as well. But it's it's good. Yeah, it's fun. It feels natural to the 70s of that era. Yeah, no, it's excellent. It's I want to say that little button is saying I got to turn that off. Okay, fine. It's happy again. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Fine. Let's go through the chat. I haven't listened to the rest yet either. I will listening it soon. Dead the Daleks with Nick Briggs with the new CGI Daleks, and yeah, 100%. Scott W says I watched Dead of the Daleks with Nick Briggs as Dalek voices and new CGI and a few days ago, and it's way better than Death of the Daleks. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah, that it's they do it just right, and the enhancements are fantastic. Well, though, it makes me just want them to bring back some Ogrons. I don't know, where are the Ogrons? I'd like to see more. Although in a what was it, in a Time War box set? Yeah, there was an enhanced Ogron that I believed it was the Doctor. So you had it's Super Ogron. That was the Doctor. But yeah. Where's it be found? I noticed that Poison on Big Finish. Yeah, exactly, Big Thing. Just dunk. That's the 6 box set. Imagine my shock. Daily Emotion, as far as I recall. What problem? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that. I can automatically write in my sleep. But oh God, that's also true. I still got to read your intro. Oh yeah, so I was saying one of the I was saying about half an hour ago. One of the pieces of programming that I want to do, but I haven't had time to do it yet, is we want to do. I really want to do monthly, but I would do it more if I could. Shows on Blake 7, but specifically the Big Finish Blake 7 set in season 3. There is what was it, 4, 8, 9 box set within season 3, comprising of 2 seasons. So I was going to go through them, with the problem being one at a time. But I just haven't had time. I've only listened to the first story in the box set. I can't remember what I did. I have to be fresh. Might actually have to go back and listen to that first story again now. It's been so long. But then they just got I just caught up on my backlog of Big Finish. But then they came out with the 3rd box set and the monthly release. So I might have to get them done first before I can go back to Blake 7. What can you do? So yeah. I can okay, and I'll look up. I'll look it up. It's annoying when they do that, because sometimes when you slow it down, it's not normal. Okay, nearly 40 minutes late. I hope you're all right. I'm 40 minutes late to what? I don't know. This is basically this is my best speed, sir. Let me tell you. There will be more than one version of any classic Who on. Okay, just the new voices alone are brilliant. Yeah, but also the extra footage they shot as well. Really, really, really good. I mean, that extra footage melded in bed much nicer. I liked actually the enhanced CGI as well. I liked everything about it. It's funny because the two Pertwee dinosaurs had Michael Wisher doing the Dalek voices as they are terrible. He is fantastic in the area. Yes, exactly. What apart from he's particularly good, if you've ever seen it, was the first independent production called not Downtime. Oh man, what was that called? Not Downtime. That was the one much later. That was one of the last ones. Let me see what it's called. Benton. Wartime. There you go. Let me just check. Wartime. So Michael Wisher was in that playing his father. Oh yeah, there you go. Right. So yeah, he was very good in that playing Benton's father. Don't know how we got into that. Michael Wisher. Wisher was incidentally in Carnival. Oh yeah, that is right. Which I'm slept out. Which I'm waiting for Noel to get back online, and I want to do it on history because I promised I would. So whenever he's ready, yeah, we're all steam ahead there. But I still plug it. Yeah, if you're if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You're going to win this fabulous DVD, and there's more to come. All you need to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a hashtag miniscope or anywhere thereabouts. That'll do the trick. Which am I going to? I've loved would have loved to have met the great. Oh yeah, wouldn't we all? Actually, I want the talents I went to. Oh, that's coming. That's coming. I'm doing that soon. That the DVD giveaway. I don't know a physical copy of that, but okay. You wait. Although I just did package up your Big Finish CD today. At last. Oh, there's a lot of ructions going along in the Rabbi household. We had this big insurance claim. We noticed a tile by my bedroom was a bit wobbly, right? So that has translated into this massive insurance claim where they are going to rip out my entire main floor of my house, which is my bedroom, the living room, dining room, and kitchen. And then at the same time, they're putting in a whole new kitchen, and it's costing a fortune, and it's going to disrupt life for a long time. Anyway, that's actually finally happening now. The lockdown's being eased up. And my wife is upstairs planning with the cabinet maker, who's also my neighbor. Hopefully, I will survive it. So that's what's going on up there. So yeah, when that's coming, when Chang. But what's going on? What happened, including Nicholas Courtney? What? I don't know what's going on. But no, I rarely do. Damn, that's another cast member to me. Okay, the Brig. Oh yeah, he's very good in the Brig. Was it? We went back on the set on the dress out of the Ghost. Oh wow, that's cool. Wow, Ghostlight. I think that's probably their best story. I think that's their best story, and the costumes are fantastic. Oh, they look great in them. Yeah, you lucky guy. We also see video nasty copies of unreleased Doctor Who stories long before they had official VH. Oh yeah. Oh, I did that a lot, beating guys at what tube station to get tapes from and exchange tapes, pay for tapes. Oh yeah. I used to kind of like all that underground thing. That's before the age of the internet as well, which was pretty good. Oh, you live in Australia? So no, yeah, it's also good. History teacher ran the club, and he was leading. Yeah, history teachers and science teachers normally are. Fine. So we're talking about Emily Cook. The question has been floated: is Emily Cook the devil? Is Emily Cook the devil? And my answer is no. Emily Cook is not the devil. So what's going on? She seems to be being assailed from all sides, including our side, which I think is a problem. Now, let me be clear. I agree 100% with the sentiments of that. I wish that she also organised classic watch-alongs. I thought that. I wish that would have happened. I thought it would be marvelous. Imagine if like Russell T Davies live tweeted along with City of Death, right? and brought in like so many people into classic Doctor Who, right? And they then got their eyes open to like all this riches of like it's incredible Doctor Who in front of them that they didn't know, and they really loved it. I think that's really and I think that it didn't happen. It's a real shame. It's a real shame. Yeah, I do. I honestly do. But I don't get the anger. I don't get the anger at all. You know. Yeah, and she does get on. So she put out this tweet saying like, look, I would love to do 13th Doctor Watch Dogs. I'd love to do it. Oh, I'd love to do it. But can't for practical reasons. Can't do it. So people are reading into that. Firstly, don't leave her alone. You know, like oh yeah. So I don't really understand the anger. And again, I have nothing but respect for the people who are lead the charge for the Clash of What's Long, like the Philip Morris as well. And I haven't actually seen anything that was said to be attacking or abusive from any parties. I haven't. I mean, I really haven't seen. So I am speaking from sheer ignorance. I'm talking from like what this the chatter, you know, the chatter on the street. Yeah, but yeah, I just don't get the anger towards her. I don't think that's a good thing at all. I think that actually makes us look bad. So I really, if we can take an opportunity not to do that, I think that'd be very good for the world. I was going to say for us, for you, for the world, for everybody. I think that'd probably be a good thing. Anywho, okay. So yeah, so that's my thoughts on is Emily the cook the devil? I don't know, but a lot of people are calling her the devil. The talents of Wayne Jiang has just arrived. How are you, sir? Good evening. How are you? Did I see anybody else come in? I don't know. Okay, no, everybody's there. Fine. So there's that. Next thing, there are new character option choice, which is interesting because they're not part of Timelord Victoria. So yeah, I want to show you this again. This is how easily I think they could have really made a figure for it. You know, because they have the molds. So this is from this is this guy without his Time Lord robes. I'm like, again, I'm keeping everything so I can put it back if I don't like Time Lord Victorious, right? This is just like a work in progress. But like, they can pretty much easily make their own one. I mean, they're not that far, and I'm sure they could take some other things they've already run and like put it together. Like in the I can't imagine you can't do that digitally and print out your prototype. And like, if they don't make it that way, why don't they make it that way? But it seems to me they could run that would mean a new mold. So of course it's about $10,000 investment. I think they could probably do it, but they don't believe in it enough to do that. But they are going to do these new figures, which I find interesting. So let's have a look at these new figures, which I just don't see. I see some as being viable, but not that many of them. Let's have a look. Fine. So we got to look at the pictures and let's look at the whole thing. Fine. So we'll go back. Fine. Let's read this and we'll look at the pictures as we go. 6 new Doctor Who collector's sets plus new USA availability. 6 new Doctor Who collector's sets announced by Character Options. Character options. All 4 of them apparently. Character options. Period. Character options. Please announce the launch of 6. We know. Okay, we know. Launching June 2020. Fine. The ranges include several action figure box sets, including Friends and Foes of the 13th Doctor set, which completes the 13th Doctor crew, which they're leaving for one story. Okay, will include a highly detailed 5.5 scale faces, including multiple points of articulations, come beautifully packaged. Okay, who cares? The new collection will be available in the UK at BM in June. Customers can pre-order the box sets via the official North America store, Amazon, and the BBC. The 3 figures are friends and friends of the Doctor. These figures, these are the figures of the companion Yaz, Yaz Khan, as seen in Arachnus UK, and Ryan Sinclair. Let's look at the damn picture. Okay, fine. Who gives a crap? There's a Jadoon. Oh, but they already have. They gave the Jadoon a new gun. I'm looking at my Jadoon figure. See if they have that gun. No, they had a different gun. Okay, they gave the dude a new gun. Cool, coolio. Let's see what's next. Here we go. Companions of the Fourth Doctor include Sarah Jane Smith and the two figures of Romana. Complete the Fourth Doctor's list from 1975-71. So it includes Sarah Jane Smith, as seen in 1975, Genesis of the Daleks and Revenge of the Cyberman stories. Romana, as seen in 1976, Pirate Planet, and 1979's Destiny of the Daleks. Let's have a look. This sounds more interesting. So am I going to get this? That's really the question. Am I go off for a second while I stand up so I can peruse them closer. I mean the likenesses all look pretty good. I mean, they look good enough. I mean, I can tell who they are. I have to tell you, me being a bit down on Timelord Victorious, which I am today, has really put me off buying these sets. I'm really not sure. What does what does the chat think? Let's see. Okay, I'll go back to the chat soon. But let's have a look, see more about these figures. Okay. We did the Destiny of the Daleks. Unit Claws of Axel set includes possibly the longest awaited figure release of the Third Doctor's core unit team, Brigadier Lethbridge's Captain Mike Yates and Sergeant Benton. See, if I don't have a Liz Shaw, here's the problem. I got a Joe Grant. I think I got two Joe Grants. I got at least one Joe Grant and one Brigadier. That seems enough. But if I don't have if I get Benton and Yates and I don't have a Liz Shaw, then I felt, and then I thought, maybe I should get another Sarah Jane. You see, madness. They're unleashing madness. What they needed to do was release that with like a Bessie. Okay, then people would buy it. But yeah, let's look at the pictures. We got Benton. The new set features Season 8's 1971 story, The Claws of Axos. So they should have include one of the Axos as well. They got that, the mold of that. I already got that. Brigadier wearing his less formal uniform with unit beret and Benton and Yates, supporting their combat fatigues and webbing. Trouble is also the uniforms make them just look a bit like action men. You know, you don't really at a distance you can't really tell the difference. Which I guess they just made two heads. The body's identical. I believe they already had the mold for the Brigadier. Maybe they gave him a new hat. But I believe they had the mold for. Is that the Brigadier I got? I got one. No, I got the one. I got the one where he's wearing his cap, which I kind of prefer. Fine. So the next ones, these are the ones I have to read the thing for because I don't know what they are. The Daleks collector set comprises of two Dalek sets, and features the Dalek as fully seen in the Daleks, the second story of the first season of Doctor Who 1963, as well as the Dalek Invasion of Earth collector set features the Dalek as seen in the second serial. The Dalek Invasion. Okay, why don't they just say that then? I'm going to read the next one because that sounds so incredibly boring. I'll do two pictures once. The new release of the second Doctor and the TARDIS features detailing the last episode of 1969's The War Games, the final story of the story of season 6. The set comprises of the second Doctor with ripped trousers and with a ripped trouser knee and a bedraggled appearance. Oh, wow. Okay, let's look at both these ones. We've got the Dalek. Look, that's just a really two Daleks. Fine. No. And he's got it just looks pretty much like the one I got, except the knee looked bent. Okay. It's like, I mean, I get if you collect all the TARDISes, you this will be a big deal for you because I don't think they have this one yet. But if you don't, which I don't, not that big a deal. Finally, one Outer World character artist, creative director said this will be the first time in almost a decade. I bet the BBC paid for the molds for Ryan and Yaz. I bet they did. I bet they put up 10 grand a piece for that. I bet they did. Yeah, they'll too. But I bet they did because why on earth would character options? This will be the first time in almost a decade it will be a parallel launch of the same product in the USA and the UK and USA. Hopefully, this new wave will contain a few surprises for everyone. As well, I was surprised they released the Jodie stuff. As always, character team has tried. I wonder if there is enough a market for it. I doubt it. Has tried to bring something new to the light and hopefully exceed the expectations of fans and collectors alike. This time, we will be bringing even more to the table with 6 new products. Okay, who gives a crap, really? This is the thing that goes through my mind. Fine, let's see what happens with the Kelly Lynch. How are you? Kelly Nitch. Fine, okay, let me go back. I got lots to read. What was the Timelord casting announcement? The Timelord casting announcement was there will be no Eccleston or Billy Piper. They will not be reprising their roles. Bit of a depressing announcement, all things considered. Let me go back. We got to go back. I'm just starting here. 83, little kid, blah blah blah. Okay, I'll highlight it so people can see what I'm reading. My earliest memory is age 4 when Doctor Who's faced off against Davros in Destiny of the Daleks. I was a Whovian from that. Yeah, I'm the same age as me. I used to carry my TARDIS box everywhere. I did not. The Town of the Wind. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks. I've been making a TARDIS. Okay. By the way, he doesn't like me crediting him, but he did my outro music. So I use that as my intro music for the live streams. Well, okay. Oh yeah, yes, and Ryan will be in this. Just wait, yes, everybody wants to see Yas and Ryan so they can, so they can look at them in a bored way. I was also on Destiny of the Daleks. Oh, how old was I in Destiny of the Daleks? Destiny of the Daleks was 78, I believe, wasn't it? 78. In that case, I was 7. I was 7. Yeah, I was more like 109. As I remember, it's more my age. I was not allowed the control of the telly at my age. Well, that was just a child abuse in my mind. My parents never watched Doctor Who, and their lives were poorer for it. The problem thing, I was listening to Inquisition today at work, and Gary at Nerdoroki has finally watched the first DVD of Breaks at Base. I said to him, "Oh, thank God! I've got to watch that." Oh. Well, I hope there's more about Blake 7. That's thank you, Talon, so let me know. What was that? We already answered that. Talon was Victoria said the casting announcement was there wasn't Chris Eccleston or Billy Piper. Sarah and 2 Romanas, that is correct. A label as seen in Records UK. That's true. Oh, maybe we should have not mentioned that. Yeah, I think they were just pissing out. I think BBC pay for those molds, don't you? I think the BBC pay for those molds. That's what I think. Let's see what this one is. The unit team is far better off than the. Yeah, that is true. That sounds. That's going to stroll. What's that? That's cool. What's it for? What was this? I'm good, thanks. You got another 7 Cyberman. Oh, I had one of those. They're awesome. Oh, I wish I knew where that was. I had a Cyberman, I had a Dalek. I think did I have the Dalek? No, I had the Ice Warrior. I had the Cyberman, Dalek, Ice Warrior. I think did I have the Davros? I don't remember if I ever got the Davros, but they had really cool ones. I saw they had a Crichton. I don't know why somebody should just keep making them, or especially they should do them 3D printing or something. They were so good. They should be so easy to resurrect. What you got to do is scan the mold, I reckon. I bet somebody's got somebody might have a way of doing that. Somebody should work that out. Okay. I'm still pissed that I can't get a Donald Funko Pop. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not a Funko Pop person myself. Oh wow! Where did everybody go? Wow, I think my chat just went insane. Doink. How they keep going to the Dalek books there. I like to go on the. I wish I would do something new, like a Slither or like like that squid thing from the Chase. Yeah, but they all just kind of seem to be. I got enough Daleks myself. I'm cool. I got a lot of Daleks. I'm kind of totally cool with Daleks. Here, do you want to see something really cool? I got to work out where sending this to you guys. Second. Where we go? If I go pictures. Look at that. You're actually watching a boomer in action. Yeah. I got to do this. I gotta go like that. Doink, 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 doink. There you go. Airdrop. Oh, come on. It's right there. You got to bloody. It's right there. Airdrop it. Come on. Oh, you found it. There you go. Waiting. Please stand by. Oh, that sounds a good sound. So it was sent. Now we got to go here to find them. Opening up. Yeah, okay, here we go. Now I got to share the screen. This will be worth the wait, maybe. I don't know how many people have seen this before. There you go. Have you guys seen that before? It's something I got framed in my just outside my office. It's not real. It's not a real Radio Times cover. It's a mock-up, but it's so cool, isn't it? It's obviously a pastiche on the Day of the Doctor, the Day of Doctor Who. It was for like the 5th anniversary. There was the Peter Cushing was a War Doctor in their version, and they came with a bunch of stuff here. That's what the whole display looks like with the. It's got a Radio Times listing over here, and still we'll look at the telly snaps. Whole thing with you guys. So there's that. The close up. Peter Cushing came back for the 6 Doctors. The press release from there. Radio Times listing. This guy, they put so much work into this. They put crazy amount of work into it. So listen, if I got that, I've also got enough Daleks. Okay, I'm fine for Daleks. I don't need any more. Fine, don't do. Here, let's keep going. Let's keep going with the chat. It looks far more. It does. It does look like a cynical cash grab. I'm getting less and less interested in it. Right. It like Nick Briggs didn't seem that excited to promote it. But his thing, he was excited for. And again, I really hope you guys go out and buy it. I hope it's good, but I hope it'll go. It sounds really good. It sounds interesting. Let's look to Karen. Yeah. It's a terrifying prospect, isn't it? I do think you're right. They put Jodie in there, and that would be a real bait and switch because they had done enough to like say, look, she's safe, coming in, the water's fine. The Type 40 podcast are doing a revamp on just I am. I'm getting the updated Power of the Daleks release. I thought it was June. It's the same with Cash Grab, but I don't have it. I bought it on DVD, not Blu-ray. I rather have it on Blu-ray because I prefer high def. So I'm getting it, and I'll be giving away the DVD version. I'll be giving the DVD version to one of you lucky subscribers. Will get the Power of the Daleks DVD because I can't stand not having the Blu-ray of it when it exists. I got everything in the best quality possible. I mentioned before I was rewatching Listen. I got halfway through it. What didn't I like that? But I want to demonstrate the disdain I had for it because I have a hard drive with all Doctor Who on it, which is accessible on like my big screen TV in my basement and like from my phone and anywhere in the house. So I have Doctor Who anywhere. I have it basically at the highest def possible, plus all the DVD extras and all that stuff. So I can basically like pull it up anytime you never know when you might want to watch the making of feature from the Claws of Axis. You know, that you never know when that might happen, and you've got to be prepared for that. So anyway, the new series is on the is on the hard drive, but there's some episodes I thought, and there's no chance of me watching again. I really didn't like him at all. And Listen was one of them. I only had Listen. I had to pull out my I had to pull out the Blu-ray to watch it. You know, I thought I came up with the perfect watching order for season 8. But I think season 8 was was compiled as weakest, which I understand is a very very unusual opinion. The watching order is thus. Deep Breath you have to watch because it's because it's the one introduced them. Although Deep Breath, the problem with Deep Breath is it goes on for about 20 minutes too long, which is a real pity because they extended it by about 20 minutes. If they didn't extend it, they would have been fine. Then Into the Dalek is a pretty solid episode. I quite liked it. Then I always skipped Listen and whatever it was, 3 and 4. Robot Sherwood, and went straight to Time Heist. Then I skipped 6 and 7 because I couldn't remember. So I'm gonna have to. I've gone back to DVDs, Blu-rays, and I'm gonna have to rip them to the my hard drive, so I don't find myself bereft of Doctor Who again. Fine, okay. We've spoken about Emily Cook. We've spoken about the toys. We've spoken about Time of Victorious. Let's finish the chat, and there's some stuff about Star Trek and Star Wars we can also talk about. Power Dark's fine. No way BBC won't put the golden kill. I really hope they won't. I rather than being, I really hope they won't. Put those two Carl characters in Time of the thing. I'm 98% is I'm not gonna buy it. Yeah, exactly. Did Nick Briggs confirm McGann and Tennant? Actually, no, they didn't. That's my inference. But if he said Eccleston and Piper isn't, and the only other people on the poster are McGann and Tennant, they're probably in it. Otherwise, he probably would have said them too, right? Anyway, they'll be releasing that this month, and probably the comic stuff will be released as well this month. Okay. Slipped her in for 3 pages at the yeah. Thought we was willing to my why don't know about being able to. Okay. I started to read it, and when Urchel's in it, I haven't. But yeah, she's got that ability. She will sap your interest out of anything. She'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not interested. I don't want that." You put one drop of Jodie in anything, I'm like, not interested at all. Okay. Doing. You should. Space was running on the phone call. Pat Rabbi was. Yeah, it was. That is true. Oh boy, did that just jump on me! Wow, I'm no way I'm catching up with that. Are you out your mind? Fine. I got a speed reader. It was Wirren falling out of the. Oh yeah. See, now I'm glad I didn't speed read that. That is a great Doctor Who memory that Wirren falling out. I kind of wanted them to CG out the Wirren up when they were attacking the outside of the spaceship, the Nova One space station, but I don't think they did. But I do. Generally speaking, I do prefer the updated edition. Speaking of which, where is he? Where's who? I don't know who we were talking about. But this is like from like half an hour ago. I looked at here's the paraphrase New York Theatre critic on the subject of Sarah Bergman. Yaz couldn't act scared on a New York City subway at 3. Okay, that's a fantastic quote. It's very true. So Sarah Bergman was very, very pretty. So everything added up. That's all okay then. I got it from the library before this nonsense started, and everything. Okay, fine, good for you. Let's see how much I can catch up. I'm pretty sure that was the first story I saw. Yeah, but what an introduction! Sid, didn't you remember that Wirren falling out of the closet? That's a terrifying cliffhanger, especially for a kid. I met Tom Baker when I was about 5. He was in full costume, wonderful. He put his hat on me. Changed my life. Maybe the man I am. Let's see what's it going. Did I skip that? Okay, somebody saw The Visitation first. Another good, Scott W. Your first story was Visitation. Good story. Five Heads Doctor 91, maybe, yeah, that's great. I was already a fan by then. But I was so excited they had Five Faces on because first member of Davros and Ida. You got to check out, by the way, Big Finish. They have I Davros. That's really cheap. That's like $2 each. And the final episode has Nida in it. So it's set like 3 months before Genesis of the Daleks. It's really good. Yes, everyone's great. I'm lucky enough to have a Genesis Davros Resurrection. Oh, and a few Dalek movies all ready for my time. Yeah, you were smart buying them. You were very smart. I saw some plans he was doing for he was going to do a Tomb Cyberman, and he wanted to do a Yeti. That Yeti sounded really cool. I'm just scanning, going through the chat. Night has never been topped. Maybe Sharazek. That's a good point. Neither has he. You can't really top him, you know. I would say neither is equal Sharazek. I think neither is more. What's the name? That robot, the blonde robot who Phil Glenister. That's because he's like the number 2, right? So yeah, I would say he's more that robot would be a fair equivalent. Just joining in, correction on the foundation. Sudden Joy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It was really great interview. I hope to get some more. Camera, I got noises to make by the end of the month. Okay, I don't know what that means, but hope you don't go blind. I'm not sure problem being, but he was the main bad guy in the third Doctor. Okay. Oh yeah, so he was. Maida was also there. I did feel a bit more confident after Nick Briggs' interview, but I'm still not especially. Yeah, you know, I'm less enthused after. But talking about Timelord Victorious, I'm less enthused. I really am. We're talking about 7. Thank you very much, Kelly. So I'm really thrilled. I'm thrilled I managed to keep my mouth shut long enough to interview him. Yeah, that was really the hardest part for me. He's still telling BBC product, but he has to. That no one will comment, will give you near a complete picture of the whole. But though by that, I actually do. I think they have to do that, and so on a legal level, you know, they very nearly cancelled Big Finish when they brought the series back because they didn't want it that you had to pay for part of the experience. You know, so they were in a lot of trouble because they did something like that with EastEnders. EastEnders, they had extra stricter video or DVD thing they released, and they got in trouble for that. So they very nearly cancelled Big Finish because of that. Mel Young and Russell Lee Davies. Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of it. And that's how he saved Big Finish. It's otherwise they would have cancelled it in a heartbeat. So I really think they have to be individually substantive pieces of work. That's what my belief. But I may have seen an episode of Blake 7 as a kid, but I don't. You got to see Blake 7, Matt. It's awesome. Blake 7's so good. Blake 7 basically indoctrinated an entire generation into S&M. Their main villain was this woman called Servalan who had her hair cut very short, so she wanted to wear very glamorous robes. So she looked feminine. So they had her in these very glamorous robes, but she had this weird S&M relationship with the main character, who Avon, who became the main character after season 3. Where she was they're both sadistic and masochistic and kind of into that. It was really you don't know if they wanted to beat each other up or sleep with each other, but you kind of wanted to watch whatever happened. So yeah, it's worth watching. That's what I found. Yeah, but we all. I was going to offer you a good deal on an Arizona. Okay, no problem. Deep Breath did far better introducing the parody than Woman Fell to Earth. Well, it's true, because Woman Fell to Earth, I didn't realize it was awful. Woman Who Fell to Earth, I thought, that's interesting beginning. That could be okay. That could work out, right? But no. So Capaldi, the Capaldi didn't really flesh himself out till that first. I think till the first year, really. That first year was really about him finding himself, being working out if he's a doctor, who he really is, what he believes in, what this life is going to be, And he wasn't a doctor until we had that first crisis with Missy and the Cybermen. That's what made him the doctor. That it's a real pity that episode Dark Water didn't really. Dark Water. Dark Water really didn't work, and it really should have done. I love the whole idea of Cybermen crawling out the graves. That's so cool. That should be terrifying. But I don't know, the Cyber Brigadier, the Cyber Danny Pink, who gave a crap, really? They weren't very good. It just didn't really work. Bye. I've also noticed a shiny bridge. Okay. What's my opinion of Invasion of Time? Interesting question. Two very good stories, actually. Two very entertaining stories. I'm terribly sorry. I'm just looking at my. Here we go. My remote control. Turn the heat down, AC down a bit, make it a touch cooler. There you go. Bit hot here. Big heat wave for the last few days. Listen. I prefer the special edition. I think that's much better. I think the Vardens work much better. What's not to like? You have a Gallifrey, Leela, Sontarans. I like it all. Yeah. I like Invasion of Time. Vardens became much better every time they were introduced again, like in the New Adventures. And when was it? I can't remember. Vardens came back a few times and were much better. Golden Color by any chance? Okay. She crashed through a train roof with with no consequences. Well, yeah, I can forgive. That I can forgive. I totally forget she's regenerating. I just didn't. It wasn't until not even Arachnids in the UK. I gave her a pass at Arachnids in the UK. It wasn't even until the next couple of ones were awful. This is gonna suck horrible. But was good. One Thomas, that's true. Talk about him. I like him, but I didn't like most of his episodes. Deep Breath was one episode. Very good. I just thought it slept on a bit too long. I didn't really like the Paternoster gang stuff. I never listened to the Paternoster audios. I just found them kind of silly and irritating, So like the whole bit of Madame Bastra painting Jenny, when she wasn't wearing. That's just stupid. I really wasn't into it. It's just, there was really no need for it. Wow, just jumping. There you go. Yeah, it must be catching up. Every time it catches up, it jumps on me. If they were, and the whole point was the product, then okay, fine. Tenant crashed through a glass dome with just a couple of scratches. Yeah, but then he died. He was in the middle of dying at the time. So, there's that. Yeah, if she crashed through the train and then died, I can live with her. But she just regenerated. That's really how they can explain it, I think. Because she's still like a bit blobby. Look, unfortunately, it was her first hour of her regeneration. It was completely, except maybe she landed on her head. That could well be. That would explain it, wouldn't it? I can honestly say I can count his good episode one. I don't know. There's more than that. I prefer the Prickly character. Okay, fine. Now I got to look up a Kabali episode list. Doctor Who episode guide. See, you when that comes up straight away, it's kind of embarrassing, but this is the way it is. Okay, we're gonna go to 12th Doctor. So good episodes in season 1. Okay, Deep Breath isn't a good episode. Into the Daleks is above average. Time Heist is above average. I'll give these 6 out of 10. Mommy Orange Express 7. Flatline gets an 8. It's very good. Dark Water is a 7. So that's one hand so far. Okay. But there, I actually kind of like Last Christmas, but I can understand it's good. Magician's Apprentice and Witches Miller, freaking awesome. I love them. Under the Lake and Before the Flood, they're okay. They're not terrible. It's a clever 2-parter. Entertaining. But I'm going to give those 7 out of 10. They're also good. The Girl Who Died and The Woman Who Lived. I quite like both of them, actually. I'm going to give that a 6.5 each. Psychic Invasion, Psychic Inversion was great up until the ending. So I'm giving those an 8 each. Sleep No More, that's a 6. Face the Raven, 6. Heaven Sent, depends. It depends on the mood you're in. Yeah, it's either a 9 or a 2, depending on the mood you're in. And Hellbent, again, is okay. So then it's his third season. Pilot is good. Smile's good. Thin Ice good. Knock Knock you can miss. Oxygen's good. I like The Extremist, Pyramid at the End of the World, and Live the Land. I really do like that. I like Empress of Mars, World Enough in Time, and the Doctor Who's are fantastic, as is Twice Upon a Time. So look, there's lots of good Capaldi there. I don't think I hear people saying it got preachy a little bit, but it wasn't a point where it annoyed me yet. So I'm the arbiter of what's right and wrong. I always think about it held back a little too much and felt awkward to watch, but yeah, okay, dude, it's really worth rewatching. Really worth rewatching. Okay, if you're going on your first watch, I hear what you're saying, mate. I do. It's really worth rewatching. Just missed the terrible episodes. Starting the second season, Witch's Apprentice, which is familiar. Fantastic episodes. He's very good at them. Writing his performance is just stunning. His performance is always stunning. That's why I'm going back. That's why I'm watching Listen again, just because his performance is so freaking good. Yeah. Going on. Oh, my daughter's calling. Yeah, shall we see what my daughter has to say? Let's see. He says, okay. Hello, you're live online. Say hello to everyone.
Yay, hi. I tried calling you earlier and you didn't answer, and then I told my friend you're probably davening or pooing.
That's true. Yes, you know me very well.
So yeah.
I was davening. I wasn't pooing, but I did poo. Davening means praying. Jews they have three prayer services a day. Morning one is the longest. That takes, if you're doing it on your own, about 20 minutes, half hour. Then the afternoon service that takes 5-10 minutes. An evening service 5-10 minutes. So that's what davening is. I'll play in the afternoon prayer. Yes, darling. How can I help you?
I just want to say hi. What time are you finishing?
I don't know. I got a lot in the chat to go through yet.
Okay, I may not come home tomorrow then.
Yo, yay! Okay, all my kids are finally freaking out. Oh, so good! It's so good. And then she said, "I'm coming home tomorrow." Oh God, no! I mean, I love you dearly, darling, but please, really, must you? Okay, so listen, I hope you come home, like, maybe Thursday. Oh, by the way, brace yourself. Snuggles may not be here when you get home. Our dog is not doing well. I don't know if he's gonna, like, he can't move his back legs right now. He hasn't eaten all day or drunk anything. It's like not doing good. He might have to be put down.
No, I don't allow.
Okay. Please, man. Okay, fine. I gotta go. Bye, darling. Bye. Okay, here's the deal. You can't ask for anything. Okay, the dog can't move. His back legs, he can't move. He can't get up. He can't eat anything. He's paralyzed from his back legs are gone, right? And so he can't eat. And we tried holding him up. We tried feeding him. He just doesn't want to move. Well, he can't move. He's just like so freaked out. So, but you can't ask for him to be put down. The vet. Here's what you got to do. The vet's got to suggest it, and you've got to cry. Okay, you can't just say, "Can he?" He seems like he's in a lot of pain. He's not going to be happy. No, you can't do that. Vet's got to offer, and you've got to cry. Okay, if you don't do that, you fail. You're a bad owner. I wasn't like them, but my first was Jennifer. That's a good one. Jennifer thought it has to be the definitive. Yeah, I have to agree with you. Although the thing is there a definitive Doctor Who story? And you can say that's City of Death, couldn't you? You could say that of so many stories are the definitive Doctor Who story. And I say there's, Russell T Davies era. I don't think there's any story that's like anything outside the Russell T Davies. It's all very Russell T Davies. No fan can claim to be a fan, and I tend to agree with you. Yeah, it's one of the okay. Must have watched for every fan. Okay, you must watch every one story from each Doctor. You know, that's like, or like on your way to. You must intend to. You know, otherwise you don't know what it is. Okay, I wonder if the rabbi thinks he's streaming and forgot to press the button. No, 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 no. I hope I am streaming. Yeah, no, it's on. I see that. Yeah, people are here. Good, good, good. Nearly an hour and 15 minutes. I don't understand. I hope you can hear. 1 second. Let me check it's live. Nearly an hour and 15 minutes. Okay, now okay, I'm definitely here. Fine. Let me go back to StreamYard. Okay. Okay. You're dicking with me. I just worked it out. I'm too innocent. I didn't understand it. I think that's what's going on. I don't understand. Okay, Kellyanne. I've always felt Capaldi acted the hell out. He did, despite things not things he had to contend with. Like, honestly, that Sherlock episode at the end of season 3, when they're on the island and it's the woman's in, like, it's one that they got these like games they go through. That was a Doctor Who episode, right? That would have been an awesome Doctor Who episode. It would be the Master on an island and a prison on the island, and that would have been an awesome Doctor Who episode. But they made it into a Sherlock episode instead. Now I'm kind of in the middle. I might watch that when I'm finished with this. Despite things he had to get in with, he really knew who the Doctor. Yeah, he does. Jodie has no clue who the Doctor is. That's really the point. That's why she can't play the role. She just doesn't know, and she doesn't care. Yeah, I'm guessing she never watched. Yeah, I'm sure she hasn't. She doesn't want to sully her performance with quality. To Jodie's, yeah, exactly. Well, no, it's more. I think it's more than a job. I think she's enjoying taking something away from the patriarchy. Because she's crazy. Oh, definitely oranges, apples. No way she could ever truly be the Doctor for once. She doesn't believe. Exactly. I'm scrolling. All proof that in boy exactly, and she thinks she's just has no clue, and she's not interested to find out. That is why she's loath. I don't think Chibs knows what the Doctor is. Yeah, it's a strange because he's definitely a Doctor Who fan. It's weird. It is odd, isn't it? Oh, who did? Yeah, but he didn't want to do it because he does know what he's doing. Bottom line, he does know what he's doing. He does. Okay, so this is interesting. He's doing everything to undermine it. I know not why, other than it's his role as common purpose. Yeah, okay. We have no idea why he would do such a thing. Wow, did that just jump on me? Wow, where'd it go? Wow, that's too far. Invasion of Time was like the sequel. Yeah, it kind of was, but it was more like if Invasion of Time was a sequel to Deadly Assassin, and Deadly Assassin was Alien, and Invasion of Time was Aliens. You know, they're totally very different. Just finishing hiring POC, I don't know what they hiring a POC just because you want a POC. Oh, person of color. Just hiring a person of color just because exactly. It's exactly. Hiring because he's exactly. It's exactly. He hired Jodie solely because she's a woman. That's correct. That really is correct. It's that's what I asked Nick Briggs yesterday. Like when she had like a woman on the cover. I'm like, really again? You know, how many times you burnt us? You know, how many times can we be burnt doing the same bloody thing? It's crazy. Okay. He was a Candlelight fan as a kid, like the rest of us. But for some reason, he's determined to recreate it in his taste or his master's fine. Thing is, he can't because he has no talent. He really, I mean, like that bottom line, he's really exposed himself as being like utterly talented. Excuse me, I was just having a drink. And it's like he's really shockingly talentless for somebody so successful. He's really awful. And maybe, this is just how he's punching so far above his weight right now. He just does. This is the best he can do, you know. That's the way it is. Lest we forget the Roof Doctor and the TARDIS Children. Written specific. Yeah, you're right. Can't argue with that. I hope you're wrong there. The Roof Doctor will be the new first. She'll never be the new first Doctor. That's okay. There's not a big enough fandom to accept that. That's just never ever going to happen, mate. You know, they're going to try and make it happen, but I like. Look, if they're smart, they're regenerating Jodie into the Roof Doctor somehow at the end of the Dalek one, Revolution of the Dalek, right? That's if they're smart, they're going to do that. I hope you're wrong. I mean, like, yeah, First Doctor. I don't know. I don't think she could be the first. Who knows? Who knows? You know, you can't say it can't be. Yeah, okay. There's a Jodie will reject. Okay, the Roof Doctor to write the right. It's interesting. Okay, he might be right there. I can't argue there. You couldn't keep your eyes off Jacqueline. Yes, it's true. It's true. And she's kind of weirdly. How can I put this? She was the first like sexual yearnings, long stirrings I felt was Jacqueline Pierce. It kicked in fully with Sarah Green from Blue Peter and Perry and Nicola Bryan. Oh my God, Nicola Bryan! Yeah, that was not good for a young boy. Let me tell you. But the first like stirrings of sexuality, certainly Jacqueline Pierce, 100%. If Jodie had to regenerate after falling through the train, why didn't she use the opportunity to be a bloke again and not stuff up for? Yeah, exactly. If only. I do like the. Okay, fine. I haven't heard them. But each to his own, of course. There seems to be less woke harrowing, possibly because it's spread over long. Okay. Yeah, listen. When I have time to listen to it, I will do. Next thing I'm going to get from Big Finish after I get to that Blake Seven thing, re-listen, is if I have time is well, I've got to finish doing the River song set and a Starcourt one. But if I ever run out of things to listen to, I want to get the Adam Adamant. I want to check that out, and the Dracula War or Dracula's Guest. Yeah, that sounds fine. Okay, so okay, fine. I'll put it onto if I can have time for it. I'll squeeze it in. No police books before William Hart. Exactly. Oh God, and the explanation is going to be so stupid. It's going to be so stupid. I recently watched all of Blake Seven and started to do another rewatch. It's great. It is great. It's very Doctor Who. Yes, exactly. All the yeah, they're all they're all on YouTube. Also, Callan is all on YouTube as well. Totally worth it. Robots Show put me off about. Yeah, although I'm gonna do a rewatch of it. You know, that was not on my to rewatch list, but I'm gonna do a rewatch of it, and I'm gonna do a rewatch of Listen. They have that tomorrow on the tweet along. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll get on board with that. Serverland is the dampest, most badass villain ever committed to TV. That is correct. Can't argue with there. Blake Seven is getting a lot of good mentions from various YouTubers. Yeah, you do. I will have to do some googling and what. Oh, it's on YouTube. It's freaking awesome. Okay, so basically, like, it gets better as it goes along. But basically, like this, you have this distant rebel Blake, who is leading first he was leading a rebellion. Actually, first he's like this guy, and he's just like a regular guy, and he finds out they had his memory right, and it was this dissident called Blake who was leading a revolution, and they frame him with child porn or something. It was like really like strangely adult, and he's being shipped off on a prison, and he meets these other prisoners. These are on this shuttle ship. There's Blake, there's Avon, this very cold computer genius, Villa, a thief, a lock cracker, Gan, like a super strong guy, a sexy space pirate called Jenna. Is there anybody else? Anyway, they find this massive derelict ship, very advanced alien ship, and so they send the prisoners on to check it out, and they end up controlling it and running a revolution from it. And it's kind of like an amoral Star Trek where they go round and round, just like, doing whatever the hell they want. Really, it's very 70s. It's very like Tom Baker, Doctor Who, right? I get your point about the speech on Zygon inversion, but I also got the impression that she stood down because she realized it was a bluff after that point. After that, but they would never step down under any circumstances. That's the thing. There is no logic that will make them step. They would know the only thing that makes them step down is overwhelming force. That's who they are. I was into it was Into the Dalek made me angry. It was so I kind of like rewatch Into the Dalek. That's a fine episode. Okay, you know what? I even got much more into Jenna as well. I was really sick of her when she started with Capaldi, but now I'm really happy that I rewatched it. Into the Dalek's a fine episode. I have nothing against that. Her and Avon were very well matched. Yes. So Servalan was the head of the Federation forces. This very slinky, glam villainess, and again they had like this S&M relationship with Avon, with the computer strategist. It's very, very good. Avon could only have ever been played by Paul Darrow, who's fantastic enough. There's a bit of smudge on the camera. Let's see if I can get rid of that. There you go. Oh, it's even worse now. Okay, 1 second. We're going to go crazy. We're bringing out the big guns. Let's give that a squidge. Oh, no. Now I need a well, I really didn't think this one through at all. Okay, so there we go. I just squeezed it more after not thinking it through. So, I had one. Oh. This, no. I've got a lot of brick around. Okay, wait. 1 second, folks. Stop my cam, and then I can stand up. And if I can't find a clock, go. I think that might have done the trick. Let's have a look. I think that might have done the trick. There you go. Yay! There you go. I got a little ding of happiness from that. Fine. Avon without doubt. Chris go. Yeah. It's worth listening to Caldwell City, those audios where he plays another character called Castaniago, but he's very able in that as well. He's just assassin. Yeah, well, they wanted to have actually this them walk through a scene with one of them, like Blake would just walk past the full doctor and they would like nod at each other or something. Even Gary, not Gary Nodoro. Okay. He's just so busy. But thanks to doing showing Blake 7 love after various super chat taking him on. Yeah, well, he wanted to get to it, but like again, he's David travels through time. How are you? It's all good. It happens to the best of us. Yes, it does. I guess it does. Problem being, I take okay, fine. Speeding. Okay, my symptoms. Oh yeah, so yeah, my dog. Listen, it's like, okay, we're having these big renovations done, and then we've got the cabinet guy upstairs, and we're ready to get like the main contractor starting on Sunday. I'll be at my bedroom, I sleep downstairs in my guest room. Yeah. So and then the cabinet guy came over and said, "Oh yeah, you can get this done. We'll have these ready in a month to 6 weeks, no problem." Like, what? So we've got to delay them starting now. But we don't. I don't want the dog. I was starting next week. I didn't want the dog to have to come downstairs because he's basically paralyzed. But like, it's over. He's dead. I mean, like, come on, please, then offer to look after it. You know what I'm saying? You're messing with my mind, man. Red Bull. Oh yeah, Red Bull's fun. I did like the recent episode, the Promised Land. I keep meaning to rewatch that as well. Okay, we are catching up. What to do? It's all on YouTube. That's true. If they roll it out on Blu-ray, I really hope they do enhance the special effects. I would love that. I would love that. Fine. He's finally got it. What's happened? I don't know. We had the original Hitchhiker's Guide on here TV. That would be good one for two. Oh yeah, wouldn't that? I'd love to watch that. I'd love to watch them watching that. Well, no, not yet. We were hoping. Well, again, this is the process of getting your dog put down. Hopefully, the vet will offer. We can't ask, and the vet will offer. I think we're going to have him put the thing, and then you have to cry. If you don't cry, they put injective. You got to cry, okay? So, because I'm not allowed to smile, I'm not allowed to dance. I'm like, it's like this dog, please, it's over. Oh God. Yeah, I like one of the reasons we want him to go on before we change the floor is so he doesn't piss everywhere. You know, enough already. Fine, yeah. Well, oh, good on you for sending him the DVD. Yeah, I like the way they did it in the movie. Whoa, did it just jump on me? Whoa! Got my head in when it does that. It's like 3 screens long. Okay, but I'm just going to squiz down so I can catch up. Island Master. Oh, you say an Island Master writes on Mr. Rourke? No, I was saying that episode of Sherlock where they have the sisters and Sheriford or something. They have they have Mycroft and Sherlock have a sister who's much smarter, and she's like broken out of her prison and she's taken it over, and she turns it into like this like series of death trap games for Sherlock and Watson and Mycroft. So that would have been so good as a Doctor Who episode. Yeah, that would have been fantastic. But it was a Sherlock episode instead. Yeah, check out Blake 7 Days, Scott. Though you're right. I bought Talons used. Yeah, it's worth owning Talons. You're absolutely right. The dog okay? No, the dog is nearly dead. Hopefully, his back legs have gone totally now. He can't like move at all. So I was actually trying to hold him up. I was trying to hold his ass up earlier so he could like eat because his front legs are okay. Well, he's not interested. He's not eating. Hasn't drunk with us. I'm like, hopefully my wife has taken him already to the vet. It'll be great, and I'll finish the stream and I'll be a free man. Oh, pretty last. Yeah, you can't even take him on a walk anymore. This dog. It's like we tried to take him a walk around the block. It's literally a 6-minute walk if you go really slow. It took us about 45 minutes. He's just not up for anything. It's okay, dude. Wait, you're saying sorry to Colin Smith. I think you're talking about me. I'm sorry, Colin Smith. I do. Yeah. Yeah. Next one is going to be challenged. Talon's Wings. Yeah, I think. Oh, it's coming up anyway. Yeah, exactly. We do see plants on Tom Baker's story. He indicates dinosaurs in a spaceship, indeed. And it still wasn't good. It's incredible. Although, he does. You put Matt Smith in anything, it makes it watchable. I still remember. Well, this is not my first dog I would have put down. Yeah. What can you do? Well, like look, here's the thing. I'm a bit sanguine about it because we thought he was dead once already for 6 months. It's not for like 10 minutes. We went away. This was a long time ago. 8 years ago, we went away as a family on vacation to Italy. Had the most fantastic vacation. We got actually we were in Paris. We were in France and Italy. We got the overnight train from Paris to where was it? Florence. I love Florence. My favorite city in the world. And it was just beautiful. You wake up in the morning and you're like coming through the Alps, and you're like in a picture postcard. So anyway, we put him in this kennels, and they lost him. They took him for a walk in the desert, and they lost him. So we figured it was dead. We figured it was dead. And then we went to buy another dog, and we ended up buying 2. Right? Oh, that was a nightmare. So we bought 2, and we kind of had them trained. And then my niece found our original dog, being sold on Facebook. And so we had to buy him back. That was like another 2,000 shekels, like $500 to buy him again. What's that? Okay, it was just some ridiculous amount of money. And so we got him back because he didn't want to go to a like dog fighting thing, and he untrained the other two dogs, and then eventually we let our son it was okay with us giving away the selling the replacement two dogs because like Snuggles, our dog, was really he was a bit traumatized and he needed like his own space, right? So he was okay with it, and we've had him ever since. So anyway, he's been dead once, and so I know the experience of losing him, this particular dog, and so I know it's like this. I was actually sad. I was sad, but then then it was like for a day or two maximum, and then I was like, fine. I'm like, yeah, okay then. So so this time, like when he's non-functional. The dog, the pooch is like the pooch is not long for this world. Let's be honest. So yeah, it's so I'm fine with him being put down. I really am. Talking about Blake 7 takes about 3. Yeah, it does. Takes about 3 episodes getting in. You're absolutely correct. What doesn't really the actor is that the actor doesn't play the doctor, they become the doctor, and she's well, she's playing it like a children's game, you know. Was that probably asked before, but are you aware of? Yes, I didn't mention them in this podcast. I love the Carnival City stories. They are fantastic. I recommend them strongly for everyone. And if you have them, somebody made covers for them that kind of feel like the Big Finish covers. So they're really good. They're really good. But the Carnival City again, it's got Paul Darrow in it playing Captain Iago, but you also have Blake Seven's characters in it. And you have you have robots from Robots of Death in it. You got Russell Hunter in it. It's playing Yarno. They're just fantastic. They are all fantastic. I strongly recommend the Carnival City. Yes, yes. Taking over my first dog, but to put him to sleep. I'm fine with it. I'll take him. I'll take my dog anyway. I had to do it. Oh, that's just cruel. You should read this book called There Is No Goodbye Chunky Rice. The comic book. It's very good. It's very good. But the kid has to drown his bag of puppies in the first few pages. It's like, oh my god. It's very the bears who went, okay, here we go. Let me just do a bit of scrolling. Yeah, exactly. 100%. 100%. I knew somebody wrote a script about who wrote a script about dinosaurs making a sent it into the BBC and never heard back. Only to see a year later. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah. Well, he does crib stuff, doesn't he? Yeah, exactly. I just thought I got to finish the River Song one. It's the last one, and I'm like, I've got rid of the first story. I'm just kind of over. I'm over it as well, but I got it. So for the Starcop ones, although I do like the original theme tune, I put the original theme tunes on it, and for me, it feels like Starcop. It doesn't feel like it without the theme tune, And also that first box set without Linda Newton. Now you should have recast her. She was like vital to that. But I'm glad they didn't because they found her. Does it? Yeah. Look at season 12. He just ripped off so many people. Possibly because the story still reflects. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read this again. For many, the idea of the Doctor has a strangely tangible reality to it. That's true. Possibly because the story is told. Yeah, well, exactly. Oh God, yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah. Okay, those to me. They don't get Callie until exactly. It was yeah, exactly. Callie was never my favorite character. I always wrote Jenna because Jenna kind of felt like she should be hot, but she wasn't. She was always like you've always felt like she was glamorous, but she just really wasn't. But I just really loved her. Oh, hey, Facebook's here. How you doing, mate? See how far behind I am catching up on the chat. Yeah, but okay, Callie's fine. You know what I liked her in Dan Chapel? They did an independent video production called Shakedown with the Return of Sontarans. Best Sontarans I feel on screen to this day. Better than the new series Sontarans. It's a reasonably good name. She should remaster it and do it with new special effects. But she was in that. It also has Sophie Aldrin in it and Carol Ann Ford. It was pretty good. I liked it. And what's his name? The second Travis. What's his name? I can't remember. Anyway, yeah, okay, fine. So yes, he looks like he's suffered. Hello, Facebook. How are you? Okay, 1 second. I have news on the dog. Let's read what my wife has sent me. I have an appointment for the vet at 9:15, leaving in about 5 minutes. So that's almost a guarantee the stream is going to go on for more than 5 minutes. Exactly. Liberator the ship was also fantastically designed by the same guy who did the Nerva Beacon in the Arctic space. Absolutely fantastic. The guy on blog online somewhere. Okay. But he seems very mad. Okay. Well, good for him. Yeah. Listen, you have your stuff stolen. There's not really much you can do about it. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Zero. Which one's Zero X? I don't know Zero X. Did I? Oh, you met Paul Darrell and Jack Olympus. Okay, that's like kind of a. I don't know. I think that feels kind of sexy. That feels kind of like a rough. Oh, I don't know why. You know what? You know what that feels like? Okay. Howard, back when I listened to the Howard Stern show, there was a time they had a hypnotist who was really incredible. So he hypnotized one of the guys at the staff to get erotically excited whenever Howard Stern would like scratch his ear like this or something. And so he was really confused because he was feeling these erotic feelings from Howard Stern like scratching it. And he knows Howard Stern's a guy and he feels like this is somehow, gay. And he doesn't want it. And he's like, so I feel the same way. Are you saying you meant them feel somewhat erotic to me? I don't know what to say. I feel everything was said. Well, that is me. That is true. I will do that. I guess. Okay. By the way, I am at something like 910 or so subscribers. When I get to 1,000, I'm buying a real mic and maybe a real camera. So hit the subscribe button, and I will lavish money on this. Oh, there we go. Fine. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. And you like River Song and Captain Jack Harkness. I didn't listen to that yet. I'm toying around. I didn't listen to the second one either. I was just like kind of a bit miffed with Big Finish at the time. I know. I don't. They just put out so much stuff. Very echoey. Okay, is it still echoey? 1 second. Let me go over here on this thing. Okay, tell me in the chat right now because I'm at the bottom of the chat if it's still echoey. And I'm gonna wait here, and I wonder how far back I am. I think there's like a minute delay or something from waiting on. What am I calling StreamYard? Okay, are we waiting to hear it? No. Okay, I just guess I'll punt over here. So what were we talking about? We're talking about. I really can't remember now. I can't remember. Wait. Let me see. We're going to wait a little bit longer. You sound like you're coming through the wall. Hey, let me tell. Hey, wait 1 second. I got an idea. Let me see. We're going to wait a little bit longer. You sound like you're coming through the wall. Hey, let me tell. Hey, wait 1 second. I got an idea. Where's the let me see. We're going to wait a little bit longer. You sound like you're coming through the wall. Hey, let me tell. Hey, wait 1 second. I got an idea. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. All right. Can we see? We're gonna Google Mac. What was this called again? Not a MacBook, iMac mic, and we'll go find out where it is, and I'm gonna clean where the mic is. Where is it? It's over here. What the hell? Let's have a look. Images. Where the hell is it? Here? Okay. Let's give it a go. I'm going to clean over here. Let's see if this is going to do it. Fine. Now, let me know in the chat now. What's it like now? I must have sprayed the cleaner over something. I cleaned it all off. Where did it go? Okay. Sounds good. We're all better. Yay. Okay, let's go back. Fine. Fine. Where were we? Sounds echoey. Fine. You dick. Will you stop? What was it? Was it? Oh, I'm gonna start here since the start, and it didn't stop. Oh my god! That's so funny. Yeah, now I'm here. I thought you were just being a dick. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, fine. Fluid, but we cleaned that out. Okay, I've been talking about your chats. I was the one who made story guys watch it in 2018. Okay, I was the one who made story. I'm assuming talking about Blake Stone. Still watch it in 2018. Lol. She had been told how bad it was by family, but she trusts me. You're a good man. You're a good man, Dan Hadley. By the way, the answer to your question: Would Nicholas Briggs, if he lost his hand in a horrible ring modulator accident, get a sucker or a claw? Or one of those little I guess flamethrower things on the glow. He said he'll go for the sucker. He'll go for the sucker. Fine. Okay, fine. I know about the camera. We fixed it. So funny. Oh, it's so funny. I thought you were dicking with me. Oh, problem being, this is hilarious. Oh, boy, did it just jump on me again. Dang. Oh, man, when it jumps on you, it jumps on you. It's based on, yeah, super, blah, 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 blah. I love the die cast. They are right. That's so funny. Don't. Yeah, I know. I thought you were just dicking me. Oh, it's so funny. Some of this, yeah, exactly. Honestly, I feel terrible for her, and it's good. I think she's already left. I think she already left. So I got about 10 minutes until I gotta go. Maybe I got about 20 minutes max before I gotta go offline because my wife's gonna call me. We're online. I'm still alive. We'll make a channel exclusive. Does the dog live or die? We'll find out. I can't really. Wow. Oh, do they think it was good in academia? Of course, they think academia is like the worst place in the universe. Okay, it won't be. Yeah, exactly. And it's not a great theme tune. It sounds kind of stupid. And it's like cheesy, but it feels like Star Cops to me. I'm sorry. It's what programmed in. It's what it was. I think it's too late to change it without fundamentally altering it. What comic? Where can I find the comic? Which comic are we talking about? Spin-off no, it's not a spin-off of Robots of Death. It's a audio series. It's called Caldor City. Fantastic. Go to, I think Caldor, I Google it, but I think it's caldor-city.com. I think. You know what? I'll give it a check. I'll find out for you. You know what? Full service podcast we are here. Let's have a look. Wow, it's 9 o'clock already? Wow, it's at 7 o'clock. Let's have a look. Caldor-city.com. See if it comes out. It was right. Oh no, can't be reached. Looks like I got the wrong one then. Let's try again. Magic Bullet, maybe? What? Oh, Caldor City, one word. Yeah, caldorcity.com. And you can get everything in one. Well, it's way too expensive. For downloads, are they out their mind? 12 CDs, Caldor City, Faction Paragraph combined with autograph. No, downloads. Fine, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. You get a bunch of them for like £18. It says here. Yeah, caldorcity.com. That's where you find them. Fine. Okay. I'm going for the chat. Was it big? I think they certainly did. Robots of Death remake that ties in. Yeah, it's called. They've done a few of them actually. Oh, what was that? It was the first Livchenko one. 1 second, let's have a look. Livchenko was Livchenko. Okay, the way I'm doing it, I'm going to the next release that she's in. I'm clicking on Nicola Walker. Go through all the discs that she's been in, and it's called Robophobia. Robophobia was their first Robots of Death spin-off. It also featured Nicola Walker as Livchenko, who became the Eighth Doctor's companion. It's got it's really good. Caldor City, definitely check it out. It's really, really good. Oh, get in contact. I'll send you them. Okay, how about that? But they are great. They're absolutely fantastic. Fine. We done that. Oh, I'm nearly caught up with the chat. I'm about 10 minutes out. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, I jumped to me again. Okay. Where can I find the blog? Blah, blah. Sounds good. Okay, we're nearly caught up. Let's see where we are here. Fine, that is interesting about the stolen story. I have to tell you. Got a bounce, guys. See you later, Talons. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm running out of steam. I'm wrapping up soon. I got to find out if the dog lived or died. Oh, I'm nearly at the end of the chat as well. Okay, fine. I can't stand academia, but thank you for letting me know. Academia just gives me a head. Yeah, academics just think they are so clever when they're really not. I think there was more research which retold robots from the viewpoint of Yeah, okay, fine. Let's look at this one. So we did choose over there. They're doing the robots right now, but that's set on in Caldor City, which is a 4 miniseries, a 4 box set miniseries. But I don't think there was a one. I mean, the robots. Let me put Robots of Death. See what comes up. Of Death. Robots of Death. Oh, has my internet crapped out? That's the question. Oh, maybe it has. I don't know. Looks like it's working. Oh, no, so it's finished. Ugh, dang it. Wait a minute. Maybe they. Yeah, let me look in the cast. And one of the captions, one of the characters called Robot. Oh no, they only got the V21. They don't have it doesn't say. So there was a Robots of Death story in Ravenous 2. I can't even remember what the story was now. Watch out. Better watch out. No, that was the Escape from Caldor. Returning to the home world that she forgot, that she'd rather forget, Liv reluctantly accompanies Helen to the grand opening of the luxury shopping mall. But when a glitch in the system sends the Robots of Death on a rampage, Liv's past comes crashing around her. So yeah, that was in the second Ravenous box set. I think that's the one you're talking about. Okay, so briefly, I wanted to talk about the new Star Trek. I doubt it's going to get made. I doubt it's going to happen. I think it's a ploy to generate interest online, buzz online, so they can then go to Netflix or Amazon and say, "Look how popular this is! Yay, you want it!" And that never happened. So I doubt it's going to get made. I can't imagine CBS stumping up the money for it. And if it does get made, I mean, look, they're saying all the things to appeal to us, right? They're saying everything right. We want to be episodic and Star Trek, and they're saying everything, but I don't think anybody gives a crap anymore. Nobody trusts them. It's the wrong people saying it, and I just don't think anybody gives a crap anymore. That's where it is. And there was another story which I'm not even going to look at about George Lucas saying how awful The Rise of Skywalker is. Look, he has eyes. Here's his. I mean, look, he basically said, I think the same as me, that it was a technically very well made movie, because it was. It was just pissing on Star Wars, which maybe you don't want to do on a Star Wars movie. That would be my suggestion. Anyway, enough of my wit and wisdom for one evening. Come back on Thursday. Thursday is called Yom Yerushalayim. That's Jerusalem Day. That is the day that Jerusalem was captured in the 6-Day War, a miraculous event by any definition of the word. I'll talk about it on that day, on Thursday. There's the stuff that people used to do on it, but they can't this year because of Corona. So there you go. Everything's different this year. Fine. I wish you all a pleasant evening and a good night. So I'm going to hit the thing to end broadcast, and it whizzes around. It doesn't tell you how long. So I think we're going to end. I'm hitting the